Good like it's time to show. Fragrance talk, it's time to glow. Not so famous, but I know. Click the link, it's time to show. Fragrance talk, it's time to glow. Not so famous, but I know. Got the sense you wanna flow. In the live stream, here we go. Spraying dreams just like a pro. Notes of heaven in the air. Feel the magic everywhere. Not so famous YouTuber, fragrance world full of wonder. Every scent a perfect day. Let's explore, oh come and play. Top notes hit me like a breeze. Citrus blast then comes with ease. Heart that's blooming so divine. Spicy floral intertwine. In the comments drop your face. Fragrance love through all my ways. From the bottle dreams arise. Midnight stars in your eyes. Dry down sweet like honeycomb. Woody embers feels like home. Tune in each and every day. Come with me, let's drift away. Not so famous YouTuber, fragrance world full of wonder. Every scent a perfect day. Let's explore, oh come and play. Top notes hit me like a breeze. Citrus blast then comes with ease. Heart that's blooming so divine. Spicy floral intertwine. In the comments drop your face. Fragrance love through all my ways. Heart that's blooming so divine. Spicy floral, come and play. Not so famous YouTuber, fragrance world full of wonder. Every scent a perfect day. Welcome to the show. It's time to go live. I'm about to reload. Yeah, yeah. Frog talk on the low. Oh, yeah, yeah. Not so famous and we about to go, yeah, yeah. Hit the bell, let them know, yeah, yeah. Thumbs up so they know, yeah, yeah. Scent of the day, let the people know, yeah, yeah. Let's get it, not so famous, salute. 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 Welcome to the show, it's time to go live. I'm about to reload, yeah, yeah. Frog talk on the low, oh yeah, yeah. Not so famous, and we about to go, yeah, yeah, yeah. Hit the bell and let them know, yeah, yeah. Thumbs up so they know, yeah, yeah. Scent of the day.
Shout out to the big booty Latinas. There we go, Stan. There we go. Can everybody hear me okay? If you can't, hit me with the thumbs up. It's been a minute. Let's see if I still remember how to do this. We got lots of people in the building. Shout outs to everybody. Montrese in the building. Got Stan in the building. Got Percy in the building. Rocking that Kajal Lamar. Very nice. I get a lot of amber from that fragrance. Definitely get some pineapple. When I first sprayed it, I thought it was going to be more feminine leaning, but I really enjoy that fragrance. Perfect for a date night. Got Penguin in the building. Shout out to Blaine. Short-term memory is not so good. Let's see if you guys can hear me first. Hold on. Yeah, you can hear me loud and clear. Nice. All right, let's see where we left off. Scented Paradise, he's got to go, but he is rocking that Paradise Garden. I know Joel's rocking something fancy. Shout out to Joel. Let's see what Joel's rocking. Where did you put your scent at, Joel? Let's see. Saying what's up to everybody as he should, you know. Shout out to the mod. We got Dakota in the building. We're wearing that Azaro Porom. Very nice, very nice. Of course, we got the Bishop in the building. You know, we got to play the music when the Bishop is here. Shout outs.
Jared the Bishop Miller loves to smell so sweet.
I love that song. You already know. William Rodriguez in the building. Dakota in the building. Let's see, Stan. I think I caught everybody here. We got Sense Over Sense in the building. Let's go. It's been a minute, guys. Guys can keep dropping those scents of the day. What have you guys been interested in picking up lately? It's been a minute since I've been on here, so I haven't got a chance to speak with you guys. Bossy in the building. Shout out to Bossy. What's up, Bossy? Bow, bow. Shout out to you. Well, you guys know that I've been enjoying the house of Born to Stand Out. If you've been checking out my posts on Instagram or YouTube, my shorts, that's where you can find out what I'm getting my nose on. We're going to talk about those today. Have you guys tried anything from the house of Born to Stand Out? So far, so good. I'm very excited to get my nose on some more of them. I think it's a great house. They got some very interesting things going on as far as smelling different. You know, I like the theme of it, Born to Stand Out. So the fragrance are going to be your everyday, regular, schmegular type things. We got Autumn Clark rocking Eau Jardin Sur Lee Ni by Hermes. Shout outs. Autumn Clark is enjoying her vacation in Vegas right now. She's probably dancing on a table because she just won $1 million. Shout out to Autumn Clark. Well, we're going to get into it. You guys can keep dropping those comments, of course. They are very welcome. You know how we get into it on this channel. Everything on that we're going to talk about, you know, everything that I have is purchased by me. There's no sponsorships. There's no affiliate links, none of that stuff. This is all me. Cashmere Musk should be here Friday. Cashmere Musk. I love cashmere. I have a cashmere fragrance coming in. I think Monday as well. Or no, mine's coming in on Monday from Electimus. Mercurial Cashmere. I'm excited for that. To get my nose on that. I like the House of Electimus as well. Let's see what else we got going on since it's been a minute. I'm gonna stay here with you guys. Daisy by Marc Jacobs. Imperial by Petite Mason, by Prada. Daisy by Marc Jacobs. Give me 1 second. Never mind. I don't have it. This is Dolce by Dolce & Gabbana. Let me know what that fragrance is like. That sounds like a feminine leading fragrance, which, I mean, I love it. Electimus is solid for sure. Yes, sir. Cashmere Musk. I need to find out what that is so we can take a look and see what's going on with that. Let's see what Joe says. I picked up too much lately. I'm repaying right now, but my next two might be Simone Andretti, Tulum, Junglescape, and Malibu Party in the Bay. I think we were talking about that one on a live a couple days ago. Me and Joel were in there having a good time. Clive Christian Bishop. Hell yeah. Okay, that's actually one that I had my eyes on. I talked about that one on my last stream, I believe. Let me know how you like that fragrance, because I'm definitely interested in that. All right, we're going to get into the fragrances now. Scott Martin giving the yeah. So we're going to Born to Stand Out. Let's go.
Welcome to the show, yeah. It's time to go. It's that time to reload, yeah. Frog talk on the low, so let's go. Not so famous, and we about to go.
Let's see, Charms in the building. What's good? Scent of the day is Diaghilev. Gorgeousness. Shout outs. Putting it up against Alexandria Inspiration. Okay. I was just, you know, I got a fragrance sample from Alexandria called Caribbean Cove, and it's supposed to be a clone of like a $12,000 fragrance. I really enjoyed it. It's a freshie. I didn't know what it was. I sprayed it on. I said, wow, this is really nice. And then I looked it up, and it was an Alexandria fragrance. I've tried maybe about 7 or 8 Alexandria fragrances, really high quality. I do like their fragrances. Their bottles are nice as well. They've been doing it for a while. I actually went on the website and started checking them out. They got some deals going on. You could do like a 360s for X amount of money, 300 mils, and then I think they even have 30s as well. Shout outs. We got Nosy Neighbor in the building. Shout out, Nosy. What you rocking today? Saying what's up to everybody. So we're going to get into it real quick. You guys see that we got a couple Fugazis on here. The reason why I actually ordered the Born to Stand Out Fugazi, which is the black bottle you see over there. And if you order directly from the website and you want to return it, you're going to have to leave it in the packaging and send it out, because the fragrance notes that I was actually interested in is actually Fugazi Born to Stand Out. Interesting story. Fugazi is a fragrance brand as well as Born to Stand Out, and they know each other. So Fugazi actually made a fragrance for Born to Stand Out in their line, and Born to Stand Out made a fragrance for Fugazi. Really, really interesting stuff like that. You know, always gets me interested in the house. Pretty cool to check out. So let's jump into the chat real quick. Let's see. All right, we got Nosy in the building. What'd you rock today, Nosy? Drop that scent of the day. Let me see if I missed anything. Since Nosy's in the building.
NYC suns on the block. Timing on his wrist never froze like a clock. Crept through the curtains, got a whiff of the leaves. Nosy Neighbor spraying up,
smelling like a breeze. All right, we're gonna get into it. Looks like you guys are just saying what's up to each other. Shout out to Charms in the building. We're gonna get into the first fragrance as you guys say what's up to each other. Let's go. This is Be My Cookie. We got King Yeti in the building. Love for Frag shows in every video. Shout outs, man. Shout outs. Thank you for stopping by. This is the first fragrance that I rocked from the house. This is called Be My Cookie. Very interesting fragrance. It's ridiculously strong, as this house tends to be. This one off the atomizer is crazy. Super fruity. You get that cookie, that raspberry. It smells so beautiful. This is going to be one of those fragrances that you're either going to rock with or you're not. And you better rock this on a cold day, because this is powerful. This is crazy powerful. It does have some changes in it, even though it stays relatively linear. But because everything calms down, the cookie note calms down, the raspberry calms down, the musk start coming out. Very beautiful. So it looks like the main accords on this fragrance are going to be sweet, musky, vanilla, leather, fruity, smoky, and woody. When I first rocked this fragrance, I sprayed it once. It lit up a room, and I said, wow, I need to be careful with this one. Rocked it to work, actually, but it was a cool day. I'm out in California. If you guys don't know, a lot of you already do. It was a nice, cool day. So I rocked this, and I smelled the cookie right off the bat. On the strip, I smelled the cookie right off the bat. Then that like raspberry, jammy raspberry like came through. And it was almost like the cookie was being made in the oven. And instead of it being like real fresh raspberries, it was kind of like it was just like a raspberry sauce that got burnt just a little bit. It's so photorealistic. This fragrance starts getting dirty as well. Let's get into the notes of it real quick. Got some castoreum, I know. There's that castoreum. Tonka tone, which gives it that animalic type of vibe to it. That's relatively new as far as synthetics go. But that raspberry top, the cookie, pronounced, that vanilla. So if you were to just break it down and you were to look at something like this, let me throw a couple comments. down there. You look at the raspberry, the cookie, and the vanilla absolute, and you say, wow, this is a gourmand through and through. But that musk makes it so much more of a different type of vibe to it. Very sexy. To some, it might be very off-putting. So definitely get your nose on this first. As far as the 50 mLs go, 50 mL is going to run you $210 for the 50 ml. I really did enjoy my wearing experience, especially as time went on, because a lot of that strong, potent cookie and raspberry, it calmed down and it became a really nice gourmand that worked really well with my skin, with the musk and the vanilla dry down. Very beautiful. I would say that that thing lasts well over 12 hours. If you spray it on clothes, it's not going to go away. So a poopy cookie. That's what I initially thought, because I've heard some commentation, some commenters say something, and I guess it's your nose. My nose has developed enough to where I don't really get any poop. There's no oud in this fragrance. It's not barnyard, but it is very musky, and it's an old school type of musk to it. So it's not white musk. It's not clean musk. It's got a dirt to it. Really nice. I almost thought it had patchouli in it, but it wasn't like a strong patchouli, and it was only within like maybe 5 hours into the fragrance. I said, I kind of feel like there's some patchouli in here. But through and through, very nice pickup. I'm glad I have it. The issue with something like this is going to be, when are you going to want to smell like a cookie? You know what I mean? But when you have a large collection and you're trying to get into something, what's up, Sense IRL? Chilling. But when you have a huge collection, maybe you want to smell like a cookie one day. And the cookie and the raspberry vanilla with the animalic notes, it works on a cooler day. I would say for sure that works. See if you guys are talking. If I missed anything else, shit, we got Becca Batty in the building with her AI photo. That shit is wild, Becca. Shout outs to Becca. How you doing? Smelling funky cookie. Now, to me, I got cookie. I didn't really get too much funk to it. I know that on top it said smoky, and that makes more sense than the funkiness. But maybe I'm used to some kind of funky fragrances. You know, I've been kind of veering off and smelling some. I mean, we're just coming back from winter, you know, and fall. And in California, it's not that tough, but, you know, we still have cool days to me, because, you know, my cool might be different than your cool, to where I really enjoyed rocking something that's actually going to project and last. This is going to depend on your skin, because it's a musk fragrance. So it might not work with your body chemistry. I definitely recommend taking a nice, beautiful, warm, hot shower before you rock something like this. Make sure that everything's nice and clean, good to go. And I think you'll smell nice. And some people might think you don't smell so nice. But shout outs. We got Mike in the building. Mike just finished up a live of his own, rocking that MFK Masculine Purell. Sample has arrived. Okay, shout outs. Shout out to MFK. So we just talked about Be My Cookie, which I feel is a really nice fragrance from the house. That's not going to be for everybody. This whole live is pretty much going to be something that's going to be off the beaten path. It's not going to be, you know, your Sauvage type of fragrances that we're talking about, but they're really beautiful. They're done really well. They last a long time, and I'm excited for more from the house. We're going to talk about that. We're going to pull up some fragrances that I'm interested in from the house, and then I have a lot that I'm going to be wearing this week and next week that I have never worn yet, haven't got a chance to wear yet. So I'm going to talk about some of my pickups. You guys drop your pickups. If you've got them yet, if they're on the way, you guys know how it is. You know, oh, it's coming Monday, it's coming Tuesday. Oh, I got this. It's really nice. You know, let me know. I'm going to share with you. You share with me, share with the chat. You know, that's what it's all about. So we're going to get into the next fragrance. Let me jump in here real quick and drop a couple comments up here. Xerjoff Italica, definitely a milk and cookie Italica. Definitely looking forward to that. That's one of the fragrances. Obviously, it's in a box. Even the ones that aren't in a box, those are the ones I'm wearing this week. I have not smelled them yet. They're brand new, haven't been sprayed. So definitely good to go. So shout outs on that Italica. Definitely was interested in that. You know, I'm a Xerjoff fan, so Italica is one of the fragrances that I'm gonna wear, not this week, but next week's. So shout out. We got Dutch in the building. Smash the like button for sure. Shout outs to you. See if I missed anything up here real quick. Becca's tired. This is crazy. So I don't know if you guys know Joey Cannoli. Becca ran the stream for 36 hours, 34 hours straight. So a ridiculous live that Becca did. She's a wild person. Not for everybody. Kind of like this Be My Cookie. But it's definitely for me. Shout out to Becca Batty. All right, let's get into the next one. What do we got going on? We got Dirty Rainbow. This one's a interesting fragrance. As you can see, it's got the rainbow flag on there. Shout outs to June, you know what it is. I looked past that, but it's kind of got a cool little idea going with it, and it's a scent profile that I was really looking forward to getting my nose on and smelling, because everybody said like it smelled like a new pair of kicks. And I love shoes. I love, you know, the smell when you first open them up. I like that weird stuff. I think most of us like scents like that. We got John in the building. What's up, John? See, it's been a minute. John is rocking that Scents of Wood, Vetiver, and Oak. So interesting. Once again, not this week, but next week, Scents of Wood. I will be rocking my first Scents of Wood fragrances. So that's another box for next week. So shout out to you. You are rocking Wood, Vetiver, and Oak. Nice. Let me know how that one is in the chat. Let the people know how it is in the chat. So they can either get their nose on it, get a sample, whatever the case might be, or say that maybe it's not for them. So this fragrance right here, you know, I thought about it because of the bottle with the heart on it and all that good stuff, but the heart's pretty small. Like the bottle says, who fucking cares? It's basically leather, like a new pair of shoes. So it's got that weird vibe to it, which is interesting. And I love fragrances like that because I'm not smelling dirty shoes, but when you get a brand new pair of shoes and you put your nose to it, I'm digging that type of profile. It's got some peach in it as well. So we're going to go over the main accords real quick. Let's see. Just copped YSL Le Parfum. Says they discontinued it and it switched. They switched the whole fragrance as well. So yeah, definitely a good pickup. African Leather from Mimo. I want to get that African Rose. Scent of the Day, Bleu de Chanel Parfum. Definitely a beautiful fragrance for the springtime. I'm all out of my EDT, killed that bottle. I still got a lot of the EDP and a lot of the Parfum. And when I mean a lot, I mean 90, 95, 90% on both of those. So shout outs. Tried and true fragrance that's going to smell good no matter who you are for the most part. Main accords of this fragrance are going to be warm, spicy, metallic, leather, fruity, tobacco, green, fresh, powdery, violet, and sweet. So the notes breakdown is pretty simple. The saffron is actually red saffron, which gives you that like weird brand new shoe type of smell to it. That's what you smell right off the bat. It is a weird kind of addicting smell, in my opinion. Maybe off-putting to some, depending on if you like that type of situation. But that red saffron is beautiful in this fragrance. It sticks around. Maybe about 5 or 10 minutes into the fragrance, you're going to start getting that peach. It's a white peach. Very feminine leaning as far as, well, I don't know, because it's not that sweet of a peach, and I do like peaches in fragrances. And a white peach, it's kind of authentic in that way, whereas it's not a peach cobbler. It's got some ivy in it, violet, orange blossom, which is a beautiful note to kind of calm everything down, and some lavender. You know, a lot of fragrances have lavender in it. Definitely can lean masculine. So I really do like this fragrance. It's not going to make you, you know, change anything in your life, but it does smell really good. This one, as far as longevity goes, was actually one of the weaker performers, in my opinion. Probably about 7 to 8 hours on it. So it's not going to be one of those where you spray on and you're like, damn, that's crazy. But when you do first spray it, it's probably going to be something that where you're thinking like, I don't know if this is for me, or you're going to say this is ridiculously beautiful. And as it changes with that peach and then gets into the green and the orange blossom and the dry down of lavender, very nice. That suede type of vibe sticks around the whole time. It is not a dirty leather type of fragrance, you know, red saffron. It's going to be more of almost like a suede leather that sticks around, holds everything together. Very nice. What's up, Esteban? How you doing, man? I haven't listened to your DJing stuff in a minute, you know, but I like that vibe. You know, I've been busy and all that good stuff. See if I miss anything. We got Dutch over here. He got Vetiver in Bloom. That sounds beautiful. Is that the Haraku house that you were digging the other day? I still need to get my nose on some of that. We got Jared talking about Sense of Wood is another house that I need to dive deeper into. Another one with the beautiful story in it. And definitely, I mean, the way that they get their barrels, and it's like they fly out to go get the barrel and they bring it back so that the scent could smell like a particular barrel that's been aged in wine before previously. I mean, those are like one in a lifetime type of fragrances because one barrel might not smell like the other. You know, shout outs. What's up, Lewis M? How you doing, bro? Chilling, man. We just got through with the second one, which is Born to Stand Out. This one's called Dirty Rainbow. If you like new shoes, definitely want to get your nose on. I dig it. I would say this would be good for the summertime. Very different. And I like that about it. On the strip, I get peach right off the rip. So I get that red saffron and the peach right away. So on clothes, it's probably going to be similar to this. On skin, it might take a little while for that peach to come off on your skin. When it does, it makes it truly unique and different. And I would say unisex on something like this. So shout outs. Let's see. He said, I'll be on this Friday. I'll tag you. Shout out. Definitely tag me, man. It's a cool little vibe. If you guys have Instagram, if you guys have, I know some of you guys in the chat have already checked out Esteban. You know, he'll play some music and it's a chill vibe. You can make little comments or whatever, you know, get yourself in the right mood. That's what it's all about. That's what fragrances do to me. You know, they get me in the right mood. So shout outs. So that was Born to Stand Out, Dirty Rainbow. I'll show you the bottle real quick. So pretty cool. The caps are actually really nice on here as well. You guys can see they have the color of the actual house itself on the cap. This is glass. This is plastic. It's magnetic. Some of the magnets aren't as strong as others. That's probably a quality control type of issue. But as far as the quality of the fragrance, I can't complain. So we're going to get into the next one. This one is called Naked Laundry. And I really enjoy this fragrance as well. Once again, this is a 50. Oh, Naked Laundry, never mind. I bought this one in 100 ml. So this is 100 ml. This is the bigger bottle. This one runs $290 for the fragrance itself. So we're going to get into the main accords of this fragrance. Animalic, aldehydic, fresh, spicy, lactonic, amber, yellow, floral, soapy, powdery, and woody. The theme of this fragrance is supposed to be if you are in a hotel and you have brand new bed sheets, everything's nice and clean, and you know it smells very comforting. That's going to be those aldehydes talking. But you see that first note is animalic. That kind of leans its way later on when you first spray the fragrance. It is clean. You can smell something in the background, but it is a very clean fragrance. But it does change out throughout the time, just like you would if you were in the hotel with a nice, beautiful lady and you guys are dirtying up those sheets. So that's the whole theme of this fragrance right here. So we're going to get into the notes, which is going to be aldehydes. I think it's got some civet in here. Some fruity, some honey, and you definitely pick up on that honey, which is a beautiful note in this fragrance. It's not cloying. The honey itself isn't animalic. It's got that mimosa absolute in there, some mandarin, scat tone, which gives it that animalic type of vibe to it. Ambronol, I don't even know what that is. Maybe ambroxan type of vibe to it. I'll check that out later. But it does have some milky tones to it once it starts getting kind of into its dry down. And that milk and tonka is a nice little combo, that back and forth. It's got some woodsy notes and amber. This fragrance to me lasted 10 hours on my skin, a beautiful vibe to it, something a little different. This is not going to smell like something that you probably have in your collection, which is what I've been really liking about this house. So shout out so far. That's a 3 for 3 with 1 situational and 2 that you can rock, you know, situational maybe depending on the weather, if that's what you're into or whatever. But that is Naked Laundry, and I bought it in the 100 ml because I figured that this fragrance right here, being a fresher fragrance, would be something I might need to spray up on, spray more of. Still a strong house though, so you really don't need to on that fragrance in particular. Less is more sometimes with a house that like this. And I think that might be the same thing for a Naked Laundry. You could hit yourself with like 4 or 6 sprays. If Suits is watching, you know, Suits can hit himself with 15 to 20 sprays instead of 80 sprays, you know. Shout out to Suits. I need to smell these Born to Stand Out fragrances for sure. All the fragrances that I'm talking about came out in 2024. I know a lot of people online have been talking about the discovery sets and checking those out. You know, I wanted to try something a little different and see what they've been up to lately, because, you know, when a house starts and when they finish might be 2 different places. But I will get my nose on those discovery sets for the older ones from 2022, 2023. But I wanted to check out these 2024s, and I'll probably pick up some of the new Elixir fragrances that they have from the house. Now, this next one that we're talking about, ridiculously beautiful fragrance. I really dig the vibes on this fragrance. I actually found out about this one from the perfume guy, Sebastian. He has a 2024 list out of his favorite niche fragrances for 2024, and he's got a lot of them on there. It's loaded. This is number 3 in that list. Shout out to Sebastian. You know, I do enjoy watching Sebastian's videos, even though sometimes he could be a little boring or whatever, but you know, this channel's kind of boring too. Nice chill vibes. So it is what it is. I'm not going to get technical with you like he does or anything like that. I'm just going to tell you how it smells, what my experience was. Do I enjoy it? Do I not enjoy it? That type of situation. But I really enjoy this fragrance, really high on my list. I would buy a backup bottle of this if it started to run low. That's how great this fragrance is. Let's talk about the main accords. We got musky, animalic, sweet, powdery, amber, vanilla, honey, caramel, and fruity. That fruit I actually bring up a little higher than where it is now. It does have some pineapple in this fragrance, but it still has that honey, and that's why that sweet is so high up there. A little powdery for sure. The musk on this fragrance is so beautiful. It's called Filthy Musk. I don't want you to think of anything too crazy filthy. I know he said that it was a filthy musk, so that being Sebastian. I think this one is beautiful honeyed fragrance with that vanilla and that pineapple, the caramel, beautiful fragrance. This shit is strong. I just sprayed this on a tester strip and I'm over here coughing. But this is so beautiful. Musk, it's like musky amber, beautiful fragrance. So he's saying that note that we were talking about is a musky ambergris type of fragrance. Okay. Oh, this is so nice. But off the tester strip, you will smell a little bit of that funk, and that funk is not a booty funk. It's more of like a skin funk. And musk, they want to do musk kind of like in the old school type of fashion, but there's a lot of newer notes that are on here that they didn't really play with too much back in the day, you know, and it just makes it more modern and sexy. This would definitely be nice for some bedroom time, some bedroom gangster type of stuff. Look at that musk. So top notes, we got musk, honey, pineapple, musk, jasmine, nutmeg. You get a lot of nutmeg in this fragrance. I pick it up as like an almondy type of vibe. You do get some patchouli in this fragrance, and you will pick that up. Musk again, because the musk just sits the whole way out. Some civet, which gives it that animalic style, that dirty, sexy time type of vibes. Caramel, tonka, that's a beautiful combo. Some ambergris, some abroxan, and some rum. Very nice fragrance. So that is Filthy Musk from the house of Born to Stand Out. All right, let's keep going. We're gonna go back to another one real quick, and this is actually gonna be. I was telling you earlier about that fragrance that I purchased called Fugazi, or Fugazi, whatever you wanna end up calling it. This fragrance is made actually from Fugazi, and it is Born to Stand Out. So this is not a Born to Stand Out fragrance, but it's Fugazi that was made for Born to Stand Out. This is an extrait. And these notes really, really caught me. They really spoke to me. The magnet on this fragrance is really nice as well. Let me get to that presentation real quick. So you can see the presentation is very similar to the other bottles. The top is not the same because you have the top from Fugazi on it. So Fugazi bottles look like this. This is a 50 ml. And the notes really spoke to me in this fragrance. We're going to talk about the main accords real quick. Sexy Time is good. Sexy Time is always good, Nosy. Shout outs. All right, let's get back into the screen share real quick. So this is a woody, fresh, spicy rose, and I know you like that, Nosy. Oud, citrus, warm, spicy, aromatic, leather, tobacco. Tobacco on this fragrance is beautiful in the dry down. And florals. So we're gonna get into the notes real quick. We got bergamot, geranium, akigala wood, rose, pepper, cedarwood, leather, tobacco, and amber. This is a beautiful fragrance. And what surprised me about this fragrance, I looked at the notes and I thought of something maybe like Alexandria 2. Not the anniversary, just like the 2 with the rosewood and the rose. This is really nice, but it's actually sweeter. This is a sweeter fragrance, and that sweetness is probably coming from, I'm guessing, maybe the rose. You don't get too much bergamot in this fragrance. You do pick up that pepper and wood combo, the leather and the tobacco dry down with the amber. This thing lasted maybe about 9 hours on my skin. I enjoyed every minute of it. Oh, tobacco for sure. Yeah. That tobacco dry down is it's almost like a sweet pipe tobacco, and it is beautiful. And what I really enjoyed about this fragrance from Fugazi, which is their version, what they made it for Born to Stand Out. Born to Stand Out made a fragrance for them, and it had like milk and cumin in it. And I was like, I don't know if I'm feeling that one. I sent that one back because I actually had this one on my list. Beautiful fragrance. It's classy, it's effervescent almost, and it lasts, which you don't, I mean, this is an extrait. So a lot of times they sit heavier, closer to the skin. This one actually has kind of like a airiness about it, which is nice. The rose is masculine because of the wood and the pepper with the leather and the tobacco. Now those other fragrances I talked to you about for the 50 mLs, you're looking at 210, 210, 210, 290 for the 100 ml. This one actually ran me 161, I believe, or something like that. They're like $160 from Fugazi. Their prices seem like they're a little down on as compared, although they do have some $200 fragrance I saw on their website. But this actually made me interested in checking out the House of Fugazi. So that's kind of new to me. Milk and cumin is an acquired taste combination. Shout outs Dutch. That definitely sounds like an acquired taste for sure. All right, so that's my thoughts on what I've been rocking this week, and really been enjoying it. Let's talk about some of the fragrances in the house that I'm interested in. Born to Stand Out. There's a mango one that seems like it's right up my alley. All right, let's go pull it up real quick. This is Be My Cookie. We don't want that. All right, let's go. Here it is right here. So they got Black Guava. I'm not the biggest fan of guava as a fruit, and I don't know how I feel about the smell as much. I could see it being kind of like a vacationy type of vibes. But guava, I don't really enjoy the taste of it. The smell is very unique. But this black mango is something that I'm definitely interested in. Check out that red bottle as well. That bottle looks dope. Once again, it's using the color of their of the house, which is like it was white and red. Now it's got like white, red, and black theme going on. I don't know if you guys noticed your names on the bottom aren't yellow today. They're red. So shout outs to the house. That's how much I thought about it. Gotta try that maple one, Spence. Okay, I gotta try the maple one. I'll check that one out. That one's probably in the discovery set. I'm assuming. But let's check out this black mango real quick. We got head notes, which is top notes of mango, orange EO, heart notes of mango lassi, bourbon vanilla, tolu resinoid, subliminal. They do some wild stuff at this house. What's up, Mary Wallace? How you doing? Shout out to you, beautiful lady right here. Shout out to Max Mom. We got base notes of oud, leather, sandalwood, and cypriol oil. So you can see on those base notes, it's getting dirty, it's getting dark. Black mango is definitely a fragrance that I'm interested in. These are all beautiful. They really are. So definitely, if you guys have not checked out anything from the house, they got some stuff coming out. They got one called Oud Candy. Not interested in that, but who knows? They do have a discovery set that I'll probably check out, and it might be one that surprised me. You never know. Purple Stain sounds really nice as well. Purple Wine Stains on Leather. That sounds kind of crazy, right? Saffron, cinnamon bark, nutmeg, ginger extract. This sounds fire so far. Mandarin, bergamot, mid notes of orange blossom, caramel, paru balsam, and vanilla. Hey, this sounds fire. Base notes Akigala wood, oud, patchouli, cypriol, ambrofix, and citrus concentrate. Hell yeah. I'm probably as high on that one right now and wanting to get my nose on that one as I am with the mango one. Maybe even a little bit more on this purple strain. So sounds interesting. I may have to get a discovery set myself. I would say that as far as discovery sets go, this would be a house to get you in a different type of a vibe than you might be accustomed to, because it's going to be different. If you've been smelling a lot of the same old, and you want something to veer a little differently and set you apart, I like the idea of the house born to stand out. I know it's kind of popular right now, but I think for good reason, especially for frag heads to get their nose on something that smells a little different. I don't know if there's affiliate code links or anything like that. Like I said, I don't have any affiliate codes. All these bottles are mine. But yeah, let me know what you guys are looking forward to get your nose on in the chat. Dang, that purple wine sounds insanely good. It 100% does. What's up, Gian? How you doing, bro? All right, we're gonna go over some fragrances that I'm gonna share with you that I'm gonna be rocking for the first time, and that's gonna be this week. So I have not sprayed this yet. This is Dolce Melodia in the house of Suspiro. You guys probably know about this one, so I'm interested in this, especially since I'm a Xerjoff fan. So I'm excited to get my nose on that one. Have you guys tried Dolce Melodia from the house of Suspiro yet? I know it's a popular one. Let me know if you have, what your thoughts are in the chat, and I'm going to talk about that one on another live. So hopefully I get back into these lives. I miss talking to you guys. Sometimes it's cool to be in somebody else's chat and just relax and eat some sushi and just chill and relax and, do some shopping while you're checking out someone's lives. A lot of times I watch lives now just to relax myself. It's not necessarily to find out what my next fragrance is going to be. For the most part, it's just kind of like, a community of people talking about fragrances that they love. I know this space is getting a little weird lately with all these things getting pushed on you in affiliate codes. You know, I'm not trying to push you to buy anything. I'm telling you about what I purchased and what I love. It's kind of my thing, you know. These are fragrances that I've been looking to get my nose on, by the way. So you guys, if you guys have been checking my post, I have hundreds of bottles of like cheapies, and I try to like spray them and wear some of the stuff that I have for the cheapy stuff. And some of them I really enjoyed, and some of them made me really want to buy more of these type of fragrances. So the next fragrances, and you guys will know that I've talked about these fragrances before. This is Passé Soir from the house of BDK. I told you I was going to get into BDK, so I'm interested in wearing this fragrance. So this will be another fragrance that I rock this week. If you guys have got your nose on Passé Soir X Straight, let me know. Or the original. Interested in that pear note. Can't wait to spray this. It's kind of weird how I haven't sprayed it yet, but I'm gonna do it the right way. I'm gonna give myself a full wearing spray up. Depending on how powerful it is, I'm gonna spray the hell up and see how I feel that day. Let's see. We got two identical. Out of these two, which one would you choose from a YSL, Myself Parfum, or Givenchy Gentleman Society Extreme? They're two different fragrances, GN. I do like that Extreme a lot, and I do have the original YSL Myself, and I did smell the Parfum, and I really enjoyed the opening of that fragrance. But then it became the same fragrance that I already had. If it was me, I would go with Society Extreme, banger for 2024 for sure. Smoking X Straight, BDK, thumbs up. I forgot who really enjoyed that fragrance. I think it was Rico. Shout out to Fragged Out Swagged Out when he got it. I definitely want to get my nose on that one as well. Speaking of the house of BDK, we're gonna get into the next one real quick. Shout out to Silver. It's been trying to get me to rock this fragrance, so I purchased this one. This is Creme de Cure, which is a pineapple suede combo. Definitely interested in getting my nose on that. Haven't sprayed it yet. Very interested, excited to rock these like a kid in a candy store. Another one from the house of BDK. This is Wood Jasmine. Shout out to the man Cologne. He's been speaking highly about this one for a minute. Definitely piqued my interest on that one as well. So I'm interested in rocking that. So that is 3, 4. That's 4 for this week. Another one that I'm interested in rocking is Cocktail Maracuja. I'm over here with it. So I'm interested in rock this one. This is from the house of New Notes, X Straight Dead Parfum. Shout out to Ross. I know he rocked that one as well. I'm interested in the house of New Notes. Want to get my feelings about them. This is Aki Galawood Mandarino. This is another one that I'm going to rock this week. Excited to get a wearing of that one as well. Orange and Aki Galawood sounds good to me. And then because I've been rocking these Born to Stand Out fragrances, another one from the house of New Notes. This is Erotica Minimal. Supposed to be musky, maybe leathery. I'm excited to get my nose on that one. Hopefully we get a cool day in the week that I can rock that as well. See what you guys are talking about real quick. Creme de Cure has been on my radar for the past month or so. Hell yeah. It's same. And I've been hounded about needing to get my nose on it. So for sure, I got a few new notes. Okay. You might have to hit me in the DMs and let me know what, if you have any that I just purchased. Let me know what you think about those. Let's see what else we got. Myself will feel plain and boring after a minute. Smell great, but pretty safe, kind of like an office scent. Yeah, and that's the difference between those scents. Whereas the Extreme will get you more in the date night, maybe day date type of fragrance with that little bit of coffee that it has in it. Irisy type of powdery coffee note, and the coffee is kind of subdued. It makes it a really attractive fragrance that you can rock in the car with somebody without offending them. So that's this week. I just gave you 7 that I'm gonna rock this week that I have not worn. Got my 5 of the Born to Stand Out fragrances. Already talked about the fact that Scent of Woods is gonna be on my rotation for the week after that. This is Plum and Cognac. A lot of people have been talking about this fragrance. Excited to get my nose on it and give my takes. And let's see what else we got. What did we talk about earlier? Oh yeah, we got Italica. So a gourmand fragrance that I've been looking to get my nose on. This will be another one that I can't wait to rock. Not this week, but next week. Very interested in checking that out. Shout out to I think Jared the Bishop Miller. I think it was Jared that said something about that. Another fragrance that I've been interested to check out. This is Lyric from Amouage. Rose, you know, little sudsy, like a showery rose with that lemon or whatever. I can't wait to rock this one. So this is another fragrance that I'm excited to crack and smell. As you can tell, I got a lot of tings. Plum and Cognac, vintage 24. You rock with Argos. You know what? I haven't tried Argos's fragrance. I'll take a look at them. I know they got sample sets and whatnot, but their bottles are absolutely gorgeous. Probably my favorite bottle to look at. So definitely interested in the house. Just haven't got around to it. Let's grab a couple more things. Since I'm rocking Dolce Melodia this week, I'm gonna crack this as well. This is Basso from the House of Suspiro. So another one that I'm interested to rock in a couple weeks from now. Got a lot of stuff to get my nose on. What else do we have over here? I'm a Xerjoff guy. This is Starlight from Xerjoff. Had to get it. Shout out Joe Anthony. He went to the event and speaks highly of it. I love Cardamom. I love Xerjoff. It just makes sense for me to have this bottle. Another one that's been on my list to pick up for sure from the house. What else do we have over here? Since it's been a minute, guys, you know, I might as well throw out the goods. This is Louis XV from Xerjoff. Supposed to be like a champagne collaboration joint. Very interested in checking this one out as well. Another Xerjoff that I'm interested in. Let's see what you guys are talking about. Wasn't crazy about Plum and Cognac, but the dry down is something special. That's the great part about fragrances, right? Somebody could hate, and I know they do. They hate Be My Cookie. And then somebody can smell it like me and be like, man, this shit is nice. This is different. Not my favorite from the house, but it doesn't need to be. I don't really believe in favorites as it is. Like this is the best plum or this is the best strawberry. That doesn't make sense to me unless the fragrances are the same exact, composition where they start off with the same, lemon note and then they switch to this. If they're different, you might feel like rocking something different. So I don't believe in favorites. I think that there's some stuff that's better than others. Don't get me wrong. Let's get into another one that I've been interested in. This is Santal Prichot from the House of Karan. Beautiful. I keep showing you over here. Beautiful packaging on here. Super excited about this one right here. I love sandalwood. This is supposed to be one of the best sandalwoods you can get as far as just a beautiful, clean, straight, just sandalwood fragrance. Hell yeah. I'm excited about that one. Before I was looking at that, actually, shout out to Sebastian again. He's been talking about this fragrance forever, so I had to get my nose on it. I think this one's kind of getting harder to find. This is from Karan as well. This is Tobacco Ski. This is tobacco and chocolate and a bunch of beautiful things going on. So hopefully on a cool day, I'll be able to rock that one as well. Looking forward to that. What else do I have over here? Goddamn, guys. Let's see. And then I got some samples I'll get to as well. This is a Sangria. You guys know about this one. Always been interested in it. Can't wait to crack this one open and get my nose on this as well. So shout out to Esteban. Looks like he's got to go. Showing the love. But yeah, guys, let me know in the chat what you guys have been up to. What's up, Circle for Life? It's been a minute, bro. It's been a minute. Oh, you know what? Nosy, are you still in the chat? Let's see if Nosy's still in the chat. Gonna have Nosy hop on. I haven't sent him the link or whatever. But yeah, you guys, I'm interested in a lot of fragrances that I have on the table. They've been stuff that I've been looking for a minute. There's still stuff on my list. I told you that I have Mercurial Cashmere coming in. Another one that I heard was really, really beautiful. Bro, you need to smell sangria right now. Shout out to Jared Miller. If you're on the panel with me and you show me love, and you've been on the channel, you got your own song. If Jared tells me that I need to crack sangria right now, I'm going to crack sangria right now. So this is Sangria from the house of Lorenzo Pizzalia. See what this one's about. I actually don't have a scent on, and everything I sprayed was on strips. Beautiful bottle right here. This is the 50 ml. I do love wine. Ooh, nice heavy ass cap. All right, let's get into it. Ready? There we go. That's crazy. This is my scent of the day. I thought that this one, right off the rip, would be more sour in the air. It's kind of sweet. I love sweet wine. I'm not really a fan of too much sour wine, even though I do like the smell of it. I can definitely see it working well with fragrances. This is very fruity. Lots of grapes. Oh man, some oranges. This is different. This is very tropical. Let's pull up the notes right here. I'm sure you guys have pulled them up before. Sangria, Lorenzo Pizzalia. Fruity, 100% sweet, like I said. Citrus, we talked about. The wine, we talked about, like sweet. It's got a spiciness to it. Not picking up vanilla. Guava in here? This is very tropical. I almost get a vibe, and it could be just because of the mix of the fruits going on. And fresh spicy. I would agree with the fresh spicy more than the warm spicy right now for whatever reason. I'm not picking it up as a spicy fragrance, but that I tend to do that when people say, "Oh, it's so spicy." I'm like, this is not that spicy to me, but everybody, shit. Look at these notes. This is crazy. Blood orange, 100%. Cinnamon, I could see that a little bit. I guess cinnamon's a spice. Mandarin orange, bergamot, ginger, lemon, pink pepper, cloves. Not picking up the cloves. Cloves is a spice as well, which is kind of nice because I think the cloves might be a little too much. So they have that toned down. I do pick up a little bit of green notes. Grapes, wine. I'm not even showing you guys. You guys see the blurry ass screen. Let me let me pull it up real quick. The host is being bad right now. It's beasting off the skin. That's what I'm talking about. If I'm gonna spray it, I'm gonna spray it. The first spray, I said, "Oh shit!" Hold on, you saw me cough too. All right, let's get back to business. Black currant, raspberry, peach, apple, Turkish rose, cardamom. This is fucking beautiful, guys. Brown sugar, vanilla bean, amber, tonka bean, musk, patchouli, benzoin, sandalwood, cedarwood, and birch. That is a stupid amount of notes. That is a Rosia note breakdown right there. Beautiful, man. I could see this being 100%. Damn you, Bishop. I'm walking this tomorrow. And I need to get my nose on Summer Hammer now, I guess, as well. I already planned on getting it. I planned on getting this. Definitely something that I was interested in. That opening is so beautiful. I'm excited for the mid and the dry down. We're not gonna wait here the whole stream waiting for the waiting for that. But yeah, Roja level note breakdown for sure. Beautiful. This is one of those ones for sure. As you guys see with the selection that I picked out, you know, the, these are things that I've been wanting. These aren't just, you know, cross your fingers or whatever. These are things that spoke to me in a way. Just like the House of Born to Stand Out. There's a couple of them that are I'm definitely interested in picking up. I told you that I'm getting Mercurial Cashmere in. What else do I have coming in? Oh, another one that I've been interested in, Mango Skin from Wilhelm. That's another one that I have coming in. Should be next week. It's about that time, fellas. It's springtime. And of course, you know, when I'm done with this live, I'll be going through the comments and seeing what you guys have been getting your nose on. And you probably might see a couple bottles come my way from there. Obviously, I have a shit ton to smell. I'm excited for the weeks coming up. I'm excited for what I'm rocking today. I could see this doing amazing in the summertime. Just beasting off of the skin and smelling just so different and vibrant. Nothing but bangers. The one that'd be weary for would be My Cookie. It's not going to be for everybody. $210. You might be pissed off if you spray that and you don't like it, but I do like it. I won't reach for it that often. That doesn't really pull me away as much as it used to. Like, oh, I won't reach for this one as much as I used to, because even if it's a fragrance that I love, like let's say that I'm gonna rock the you know, Louis the 15th. Let's say I'm absolutely adore this fragrance. It's one of those ones. I'm you know, or Starlight or whatever Lyric. When's the next time I'm gonna reach for Lyric after I wore it once? When your collection is you know, it's kind of hard sometimes to go back. I know a lot of the fragrances that I'll put a lot of dents in will be fragrances that are comfort zone fragrances, where it's kind of like I'm getting out of the shower, it's time to go to sleep. I want some tea fragrance or whatever the case might be. So I don't know if you guys are the same, but I don't mind getting a fragrance that I'm not gonna rock later on down the road for a while, because it's mine. I can spray it whenever I want. I try to pick ones that are beautiful fragrances that will appeal to, you know, a group of people, but 100% appeal to me when I feel like rocking it. And that's one thing that I would suggest. If you guys want to smell like peach, if you want to smell like strawberry, you know, if you want to smell like oud, you know, get something for your occasion, for your thought process, because that's how my mind works in the morning. A lot of times I'll just think like, I want to smell like an orange, and maybe I don't want to smell like an authentic orange. Maybe I want to smell like a synthetic orange that has way too much ambroxan in it or something like that, because that's just the vibe that I feel that day. You know, that's whatever mood I'm in. But I've been getting my nose on a lot of samples as well. I have a stupid amount of samples that I haven't tried yet. So if you guys come across something, you know where to hit me up at. You know where to see me in the DMs on Instagram. But yeah, it's been nice having you guys here. You know, shout outs to all the people in the chat. You know, with you all. So shout outs. Till next time, guys, you know, say your goodbyes and all that good stuff. It's been nice to be back. And I'll see you next time. Boxes and shit.
When I see ya, it's been a real
Hit the light.
Hit that like up on the way out. Shit was nice, it's time to break out. Time to relax, it's time to lay out. But before the song plays out, don't let the door hit you on the way now. More frat content is bound, break out. And I'll be here to talk it out. Yeah. Peace chat, not so famous. Live stream is over.
Shit, I didn't want to stop the music. Have you tried the Perfect Oud yet? I think I have. My Perfect Oud. Alexandria 2 Anniversary Edition. That's just me. Something about it, man. When you spray it on clothes especially, you come back to it 3 days later, you say, what the hell is this? I was rocking that. You know, shout out to Nose Fatigue or whatever. You just messed up my song, but it's you, so we'll leave with your music real quick. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Bishop Miller. Duck.
Jared the Bishop Miller loves to smell so sweet. Everywhere he goes, man, his fragrance can't be beat. With that extra fragrance, he turns girls' heads around. People take a whiff now, you'll never see a frown. They say Jared smells so good, yeah.
Shout out to Jared.
With his fragrance,
I know he's dancing right now.